Hi guys. Okay, so we're gonna do a demo of chaining anchors, and I actually needed to do it for myself. So Pat volunteered to help me with that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Pat.
You're welcome.
Cool. So I'll let you lead the session.
Perfect. So you say you want to do chaining anchor. Amazing. Love that you already know the name of the technique. But tell me, so what brings you to want to do this? What's the problem or the thing holding you back?
So basically what's happening right now is that I am in a mode where I'm promoting something. So I have an offer going up, or I have like an early bird pricing or some type of excitement around what I'm selling.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm kind of in a sprint mode. So I feel like super motivated and it's going really well. And then as soon as this moment happens, so the end of the sale or the deadline, whatever, then it's like, I release and I'm like, okay, a little bit of a break, right? And then instead of like going back into a momentum and like starting to take action again, it's like I let it go down and down and down. And I'm just like, at some point, I'm like, oh shit, I haven't sold in 5 days. Oh shit, I need to like pick up again. I need to start again. I need to like, and then like scarcity brings me back up. And then I start like going into planning and like being excited about a new thing that I'll be promoting and like getting to action again. But I would love for it to be more like smooth. Like, let's say, yes, I just finished a sale. Great, I can rest, that's fine. But not for like 10 days. Like I can just like allow myself to take a little bit of a breather. And then quickly I want to get back into excitement, planning mode, and momentum and action, right?
Okay, gotcha. So when you finish off your launch and you just you relax a little bit, how would you name that first state where you like you don't like where you're at, like you like scarcity, feeling like how would you name that? Describe that state.
It's almost like relief. It's the first thing. So after like the excitement, it's like relief. Then it's like, so it's relief, and then it's like I can turn my brain off. Yeah, that's what happens. So it's relief. Okay, whoo, made it. Oh, let's turn this off.
So you disconnect after.
Yeah. And then I disconnect even from my market, from it seems,
shut down.
Yeah, it seems as if I'm like shutting down. And then after a certain period of time, which I don't know the exact number of days, but it's like, oh shit, like I have like a trigger that wakes me up, like, oh, I haven't sold or I haven't, promoted anything. And I'm like, panic starts kicking in.
So a panic state right after?
Yeah.
And what happens after the panic state?
Then it's creative mode. So it's like, I guess, excitement and creativity to create something new, some type of momentum again.
Okay. Creative state at the end.
Yeah.
So let me just rephrase just to make sure I understand this correctly. You do a big launch, then you relax, you're relieved, then you shut down, you disconnect, and then could be a few days, a few weeks, whatever, you go into panic mode because you realize that, wow, nothing's going on right now and I need to kind of like come back here. And that panic eventually leads you back into a more creative state, and then you're back on track and you're productive and you're excited.
Yeah.
So that's your current strategy, would you say?
Yeah.
Okay. But that's not how you want to, that's not what you want to keep doing, right?
No, it's not serving me because it's a constant loop, like over and over again.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. And this is what's so great about chaining anchors is essentially what we do is we look at this strategy that you have and we replace it with a more a conscious choice, like a strategy you want to go with, a strategy which will serve you more, which will be more aligned with who you are and who you want to be and the energy you want to put out there.
Cool.
So if we let's just come back to the new strategy that you want. So you said that you So tell me again, like what are the four, if you were to give me the four states, what would they be?
Okay, so right after that peak state,
Mm-hmm.
I'd love to like take a small break because I think it's okay.
Okay.
Take a breath. But then I would love to go directly to feeling inspired.
Okay.
And then planning mode, and then momentum and action.
Okay. So momentum, action taking at the end, that makes a lot of sense. And so when you say you want to take a break, that is like, how would you name that state?
Relaxed.
Relaxed state. Love it. And from your relaxed state, what would be right after that?
Inspired.
Okay. And then you've got planning, right?
Yeah. So inspired is more like creative.
Yeah.
So like, dreaming, like creation mode.
Yeah.
And then planning is a bit more like structured. Like that is when I pull my Excel spreadsheet and I'm like, okay, making the plan on how I'm going to execute on that creative idea. Then right when I have the plan, I'd love for myself to get into momentum and action.
I love it. This is a much, it seems like a much better strategy to go with. So I'm really excited. So yes, let's use the chaining anchors strategy here to completely change how you're going to be doing this, right? So instead of always going through the same motion and the same old strategy, we'll just go with the new one now.
Cool. So this will basically allow me to release like not having to go through panic mode to get into motivation, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And chaining anchors is actually great when there's quite a bit of distance between your first state, right? Like if you go from being overly panicked to like just like flowy, like sometimes you need a few like steps, intermediary steps there, right? And which is what we have, which is amazing.
Cool.
Perfect.
Let's do it.
So Mimi, tell me, is it all right with your unconscious mind for you to let go of this problem or this state today, and for you to be consciously aware of it?
Oh yes.
Perfect. In just a moment, we're going to do the process called chaining anchors. And that means that I'll need to touch you on the knuckles. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Can you remember a time, before I even start, so this is the hand you want to use?
Yes.
Perfect. So I'll just place it here for me. And you don't use this hand for any anchoring?
No, they're on that
They're all on that one?
Yeah.
So this one's free?
Yeah.
You can use it? Perfect. Yeah. Remember a time when you felt totally relaxed. Can you remember a specific time?
Wait a second. I'm thinking.
Sure, take your time.
Totally relaxed. Yeah.
Can you remember a specific time? Perfect. As you go back to that time now, go right back to that time. Float down into your body and see what you saw, hear what you heard, and really feel the feelings of feeling relaxed. Awesome. Clear the screen.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
It's funny because it seems like you have the balloon attached to
you. Oh,
really?
It
just keeps going up and up.
Oh my God.
Perfect. Cool. Close your eyes. Can you remember a time when you felt totally inspired?
Yeah.
Can you remember a specific time? As you go back to that time now, go right back to that time. Float down into your body and see what you saw, hear what you heard, and really feel the feelings of feeling totally inspired. How do you like living in a building with too many bricks?
I love bricks.
Yeah, I do too. Amazing. Okay, close your eyes. Can you remember a specific time when you felt like you were like in this planning mode? Like you're totally focused on planning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as you go back to that time now, go right back to that time, float down into your body and see what you saw, hear what you heard, and really feel that state of being in full planning mode. Awesome. You smell the popcorn right now?
No, I wish.
We have popcorn.
I know. Later.
Okay, close your eyes once again. Can you remember a time when you felt totally in flow, momentum, like ready to take action?
Mm-hmm.
Can you remember a specific time?
Yeah.
As you go back to that time now, go right back to that time. Float down into your body and see what you saw, hear what you heard, and really feel the feelings of feeling totally and completely in action mode. Open your eyes. Welcome back. That's a pretty bright light.
It is.
Pretty crazy. Perfect. So now what we'll do is we'll test each state.
Cool.
And let me know if you feel the state that we associated with the anchoring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Share the screen. Okay.
It's not strong. Maybe we should stack it.
All right. Let's do it again.
Okay.
Can you remember a time when you felt totally inspired? Inspired beyond it's the time in your life where you were the most inspired.
Wait a second. I'll
Maybe-
find another time.
Maybe it's something that someone said to you. Someone who was close to you. Maybe it's an action you took that
Okay.
surprised you.
I have a time.
Got a time? Can you remember a specific time?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. As you go back to that time now, go right back to that time. Float down into your body and see what you saw, hear what you heard, and really feel the feelings of feeling totally inspired. Awesome. Feeling good?
Yeah.
Perfect. So let's get back to testing.
Yeah.
We'll test from the beginning.
Yeah.
Feeling this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the one we just did.
Yeah.
Let's test for this one.
That's planning mode. Yeah.
Yeah. This one.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Testing works.
Cool.
So we fired your anchors. They work. Perfect. So now what we'll do is we'll chain each other. We'll chain the states. I'm going to start with the first one because what we want to do is when the first one fires off, then you'll get to that last state because they're all chained together now. Right? So we're basically building that together. Okay. So I'm going to start the first one and I will eventually move to the second one. Right. The screen.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's tingly.
It's tingly?
Yeah.
That's good. That's what we want. Perfect. Good. So did this.
So now, like, if you fire the first one,
Mhm.
it should send me directly into motivation.
Perfect. So I'll start with the first one, like you just said, which is a relaxed state.
Yeah.
And we'll see if the relaxed state fires off your state where you feel you're in crazy
Motivated.
action mode and
Yeah.
motivated. Perfect.
Yeah, I feel like pulled. So it's not like the first time around we did the relaxed state and I was like feeling myself like kind of lying down and like relaxing. And now I feel pulled to like stand up.
Amazing.
So it works.
That's cool. Okay.
Amazing.
So how do you feel about the old problem, and how is it different now?
Well, I just don't see how I can like go down again, because yes, I'm gonna allow myself to relax, but the very next thing that I want to feel and go into is like action mode.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And can you think of a time in the future which, if it had happened in the past, you would have, um, been relaxed and gone into a shutdown, and then into panic mode, and then back into being productive, like, and try to see if now, like, you would have done this differently now that we changed the strategy.
I'm already thinking ahead. Like, I have I guess a pre-sale or early bird pricing finishing Feb 20th. I already know, like, right after I'm gonna take like a couple of days, but then I already see myself like planning what's next. Like, so yeah, totally, it worked.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks so much. Thanks, guys.